Give me light for the next page. Rain is resting on the window. Midnight settles on my desk. There are questions in the margins and a weight inside my chest.
Every chapter looks much longer when I try to see the end.
So I breathe and turn the paper and begin the line again.
You do not need the whole road.
You do not need every sign.
Ask for wisdom in this moment.
There is light enough to find. Light for the next page, peace for the next line.
Wisdom for the question
Waiting in my mind.
I do not need tomorrow
To understand tonight.
Give me light
For the next page, and I will be alright.
Not every answer comes quickly.
Not every seed appears
Some understanding grows in silence.
through the patient passing years. What you learn with quiet effort,
What you practice when alone
every faithful little moment.
is becoming something strong.
When the words begin to scatter,
When my focus slips away,
bring your heart back to the present.
there is grace for one more page. Oh,
Light for the next page, peace for the next line.
wisdom for the question
Waiting in my mind.
I do not need tomorrow.
To understand tonight.
Give me light
For the next page, and I will be alright. One more note beneath the heading.
One more thought becoming clear.
I am learning not to hurry.
You are growing even here.
What felt heavy in the evening
Will not always feel the same.
Every step of understanding starts by turning one more page. When I do not know, teach me how to ask.
When my mind is tired,
Help me with the task.
when the night feels long,
Keep my spirit still.
I will do the work before me and entrust to you the rest.
Light for the next page, peace for the next line.
Wisdom for the question
Waiting in my mind.
I do not need the whole road. I just
Need tonight. Give me light for the next page. One quiet step at a time. Light for the next page. One quiet step at a time.
The rain is getting softer
And the words are coming clear.
with all my heart. I begin
One quiet page,
one faithful thing. screen. Everyone seems far ahead. I was measuring my progress by the paths that others led.
So I closed the crowded window, turned the phone face down again. There is work here on the table, there is somewhere I can begin.
You were never asked to follow every pace that others choose. Give this moment honest effort, there is nothing here to prove.
With all my heart, I will do what is before me.
One honest hour,
one quiet act of faith.
with all my heart,
I will give this moment fully.
I can make a careful start and leave tomorrow in your hands.
With all my heart, I begin again.
Plans become a little clearer when you place them one by one. Not by rushing through the evening, but by finishing what has begun.
Every line you read with patience, every answer you review, may not feel like something greater, still it is becoming part of you.
When I wonder if this matters, when the progress feels too slow,
Faithful work is never wasted, even when you cannot see it grow. With all my heart,
I will do what is before me.
one honest hour,
One quiet act of faith. With all my heart,
I will give this moment fully.
I can make a careful start and leave tomorrow in your hands.
With all my heart, I begin again. I set the timer for one chapter.
Let the smaller goal be enough.
I underline the words that matter.
Quiet effort makes you strong.
I correct the answers slowly.
There is wisdom in review.
I am not competing with them.
Together,
I am learning what is true. With all my heart,
I will do what is before me.
one honest hour.
One quiet act of faith.
With all my heart, I will give this moment fully.
I can make a careful start.
And leave tomorrow in your hands. Take the fear behind my planning, take the need to know the end. Let me work with clear attention, let me trust and try again.
You can offer what is present.
You can place the rest with me.
Careful hands and patient effort.
Are enough for what you see.
Not for praise,
Not for name,
not to prove.
that I can win.
For the gift,
Of understanding,
for the chance to start again.
one clear thought,
One steady breath,
one more answer.
written well.
I will give this hour my heart.
And let tomorrow tell itself.
With all my heart, I will do what is before me.
One honest hour,
One quiet act of faith. With all my heart,
I will give this
moment fully.
I can make a careful start.
Leave tomorrow in your hands. With all my heart,
No need to race,
with all my heart,
I will stay.
one quiet page, one faithful thing. With all my heart,
I begin.
with all my heart,
I begin.
with all my heart.
One page at a time.
Together,
I begin again. clear thought at a time.
You do not have to know it all tonight.
I have read the same equation more than 7 times tonight. Every symbol keeps on moving, every answer feels out of sight.
I was blaming my own weakness for the things I could not see. So I wrote down every question
and left room for clarity. Wisdom does not shame the seeker. Questions are not signs of fear. Take the problem piece by piece now. Understanding can begin here.
Help me understand
what is waiting in these lines.
Give me patient eyes
and a calm, attentive mind.
I do not need the answer to arrive all at once. Help me understand,
one clear thought at a time. Some ideas open slowly, like the morning through the blinds. What appears to be confusion, maybe learning, taking time. Draw the pattern in the margin, say the meaning in your words. Every question that you examine makes the hidden structure clear.
When I feel the pressure rising,
when I think I should already know, let the need for speed grow quieter. Give your understanding room to grow.
Help me understand
what is waiting in these lines.
Give me patient eyes
and a calm, attentive mind.
I do not need the answer to arrive all at once. Help me understand,
one clear thought at a time.
Question
into steps that you can see.
I explain it like a story.
Let the simple words run free.
Now one piece begins connecting,
now another finds its place.
What was hidden in the darkness slowly opens into shape. Help me understand
what is waiting in these lines.
Give me patient eyes
and a calm, attentive mind.
I do not need the answer to arrive all at once. Help me understand,
one clear thought at a time.
When I do not know the pathway, teach me how to ask again.
Let me welcome correction gently, not as failure, but as help. You are going through the questions, you are learning as you try. Every honest search for wisdom brings another little light. Ask, then listen,
read,
then rest.
Try another way.
When one does not connect,
slow
and steady,
clear
and kind.
One small door of understanding
opening inside the mind.
Help me understand
what is waiting in these lines.
Give me patient eyes
and a peaceful, steady mind. I do not need the answer
to arrive all at once. Help me understand,
one clear thought at a time.
One clear thought,
one faithful try.
Help me understand,
one step at a time.
Now the question feels much lighter,
and
one answer has become clear. Blue light resting on the table, messages begin to glow. Every thought becomes a doorway, pulling me where I should not go.
I am reading the same sentence, but the meaning slips away. Future worries fill the silence with the words they want to say. Set the heavy thoughts beside me, you do not have to hold them all. Bring your heart back to this moment, I am near when focus falls.
Quiet my mind, steady my heart. Keep me here, where the small things start.
One gentle breath,
one faithful line. Hold every worry and quiet my mind.
Yeah, you keep measuring tomorrow by the progress made tonight. Every page becomes a question,
Every pause can feel like time.
But your worth is not the number at the ending of the day. You can learn without the pressure, you can grow.
Quiet away. When the thoughts begin to wander, when I feel so far behind,
Let my peace become the boundary, gently gathering your mind.
quiet my mind,
Steady my mind,
steady my heart.
steady my heart.
Keep me here, where the small things start.
One gentle breath,
One gentle breath, one faithful line. Hold every worry and quiet my mind. I turn the glowing screen face down.
let the room become your space.
I release the need for rushing.
There is no shame in slower pace.
Now the words remain a little.
Now the meaning starts to stay.
Peace can grow between the moments when we choose the present pace. Quiet my mind, steady my heart. Keep me here, where the small things start.
Where the small things start.
One gentle breath, one faithful line. Hold every worry, quiet my mind.
I place tomorrow in your keeping.
I release what I cannot know
I will give this hour attention.
and allow the seed to grow.
You are not alone in learning.
You are not behind my care.
When your thoughts become too crowded,
Leave the weight of them right here.
not every fear needs an answer. Not every thought must have a voice.
I can let the noise move past me.
I can make a quieter choice.
Breathe in peace, breathe out the strain. Find the words and start again. Quiet my mind, quiet. Steady my heart, steady. Keep me here, where the small things start.
Where the small things start.
One gentle breath, one faithful line.
You hold tomorrow.
So quiet my mind, stay with me here.
The page is open.
The way is clear. One gentle breath, one faithful line.
The list is waiting by my my notebook, more than I can do tonight.
So I draw a little circle round the first thing in my sight.
One short chapter, 5 small questions, one more phrase I wanna know.
I will stop demanding mountains from a seed that needs to grow.
Do not overlook the little, do not rush to reach it all.
Quiet faithfulness is building something stronger through the small. Faithful in the small, steady through it all.
One page, one line,
one step at a time.
I do not
Need to hurry,
I do not need
it all. You can grow a faithful heart through the smallest things of all. Faithful in the small.
You may never see the changing while the minutes slowly pass, but the things repeated gently are the things that often last.
Every word you understand now, every question that you try,
Is a quiet stone of wisdom laying pathways in your mind.
when the progress feels too little,
When I wanna leave the chair,
give this moment honest effort. I am with you even there. Faithful in the small, steady through it all.
one page,
One line, one step at a time.
I do not need
To hurry,
I do not
need it all. You can grow a faithful heart through the smallest things of all. Faithful in the small. I underline one clear sentence.
Let the meaning settle in.
I correct a simple answer.
Starting over is not failing.
Then I place a quiet check mark.
See how little steps can grow.
What appears to be a small thing
May become the road you know. Not for praise,
not for speed,
but with care.
for what I need.
Not to prove,
That I am strong,
just to keep.
moving along.
Every hour
Every page
shapes a heart.
that learns to stay. I will honor
What is here?
and let tomorrow
Draw more near.
faithful in the small, steady through it all.
One page, one line,
One page, one line,
one step
at a time.
I do not need to hurry.
I do not need it all. You can grow a faithful heart through the smallest things of all. Faithful in the small.
When the night feels long,
One thought, every effort still belongs.
I will not despise
The quiet word today
what I practice with a faithful heart.
will gently make a way. Faithful in the small, one step at a time. One page, one line, one step at a time. Strength for another hour.
Grace for the work in front of me. You do not have to carry more than now. Midnight leaning on the window, letters drifting out of place. I have held my focus tightly till the tiredness reached my face. There are chapters still unopened, there are notes I need to make, but a weary mind grows weaker when it never gets a break. Stand to let your shoulders soften, take some water, breathe in slow. Rest is not a sign of failure, it can help your wisdom grow. Strength for another hour, peace for the work I see, not for the whole tomorrow, just what is here with me. Life for another question, patience for every line. Give me strength for another hour, one faithful step at a time. You were never made to finish every mountain in one night. There is courage in continuing, there is wisdom stopping right. Care for what has been entrusted, but be gentle with your frame. Faithful effort is not measured by exhaustion or by pain. When I feel my courage fading, when the words no longer stay, pause until your mind grows clearer, then return a kind of way. Strength for another hour, peace for the work I see, not for the whole tomorrow, just what is here with me. Life for another question, patience for every line. Give me strength for another hour, one faithful step at a time. I open up the quiet window, let the cooler air come through. I stretch my hands and close my eyes, let your body rest with you. Then I mark the next small section, only what this hour can hold. Now the task no longer owns me, I can work with steady hold. Strength for another hour, peace for the work I see, not for the whole tomorrow, just what is here with me. Life for another question, patience for every line. Give me strength for another hour, one faithful step at a time. When my energy is empty, help me listen, not condemn. Show me when to keep on learning, show me when to rest again. You are more than your achievement, more than what you finish here. I will meet you in the effort and remain when night is clear. Breathe, then begin, rest, then return. There is more than one good way for a patient heart to learn. Slow does not mean you have lost or fallen far. Quiet strength can keep on growing in a tired and willing heart. Strength for another hour, peace for the work I see. I place the whole tomorrow where it does not rest on me. Life for another question, patience for every line. Give me strength for another hour, one faithful step at a time. One clear page, one steady mind, one step at a time. One clear page, one steady mind. I can do what is before me and leave the rest behind, one faithful step at a time.
peace between the pages.
Quiet in my heart.
You can learn without the fear of falling apart. Rain is fading from the window, steam is rising from my tea. There are chapters still before me, but they do not frighten me.
I was holding every question like a measure of my worth. Now I let the silence settle and return to gentle work. You can read without the rushing. You can pause and still move on. Peace can stay beside the questions, even when the answer has not come.
Peace between the pages,
Calm between the lines.
keep my heart from racing.
Give me room and time.
I can learn with patience.
I can breathe and stay.
Let your peace remain beside me
As I turn
turn another page. Peace between the pages.
Not every unfinished problem needs to follow you inside. You can leave the weight of striving and let wisdom be your guide. Understanding grows more clearly when the anxious noise grows still. You can offer honest effort without bending to your fear.
When the words become too crowded,
When I lose the thread again,
rest your eyes and breathe more slowly.
then return when peace comes in.
Peace between the pages, calm between the lines. Keep my heart from racing.
Give me room and time.
I can learn with patience. I can breathe and stay. Let your peace remain beside me
As I turn
another page. Peace between the pages.
I release my grip upon the pencil.
Let your hands become at ease.
I read one sentence without rushing.
Let the meaning come in peace.
Now the room feels wide and quiet.
Now the pressure starts to fade.
There is room for understanding
In the spaces that we make. Peace between the pages, calm between the lines.
Keep my heart from racing.
Give me room and time.
I can learn with patience.
I do not have to race.
Let your peace remain beside me
As I turn another page, I do not have to fear the silence. I do not have to fill the night. There is wisdom in the resting. There is kindness in the light.
Peace is not the end of effort. It is how your heart can learn.
You can work without the worry that your worth is what you earn.
Breathe, then breathe,
Think,
then rest.
let the quiet hold what has not settled yet.
Line by line,
Page by page,
peace can walk beside you all along the way.
peace between the pages, calm between the lines.
Keep my heart attentive.
Keep my breathing light. I can learn with patience. I do not have to race. Let your peace remain beside me as I turn another page. Peace between the pages.
Quiet in my heart.
One more line, one gentle start.
The rain has almost ended.
And the room is calm again.
I do not know.
Ask with patience.
Let the understanding grow. One more problem in the margin, one more place I cannot see. I was tempted just to skip it and pretend it made sense to me. But I circle what is missing, write the question clearly down. Maybe learning starts with honesty when no easy answer can be found.
You do not have to hide confusion. You do not have to feel ashamed. Every honest search for wisdom can become an open way. There is wisdom in the questions. There is light in asking why. Give me patience for the searching. Give me clear and humble eyes.
I can listen,
I can learn,
I can wait for meaning to return.
there is wisdom in the questions,
One small answer
at a time.
Look again from another angle. Say the meaning in your words. Find the thread beneath the details. Notice patterns you have learned. Some discoveries arrive quietly after effort, rest in time. What appeared to be a dead end may become a helpful sign.
When I think I should already
Know the answer on my own.
wisdom grows inside the learner who is not afraid to ask. There is wisdom in the questions. There is light in asking why. Give me patience for the searching. Give me clear and humble eyes.
I can listen,
I can learn,
I can wait for meaning to return.
there is wisdom in the questions,
One small answer
at a time. I compare the two examples.
See what changes, see what stays.
I explain the hidden process.
Let your own words make a way.
Now the pieces move together.
Now the pattern comes in sight.
Every question asked with patience turns a little more toward light. There is wisdom in the questions. There is light in asking why. Give me patience for the searching. Give me clear and humble eyes. I can listen, I can learn,
I can wait for meaning to return.
there is wisdom in the questions,
One small answer
at a time. When I cannot find the doorway, teach me where to look again.
Let correction be a kindness.
Let new knowledge be a friend.
You are not defined by knowing.
Every answer instantly.
There is courage in admitting
But you still are learning to see.
ask and listen
Search,
and wait.
right,
The question
leave a little room for grace.
and notice
Try,
again.
understanding often enters through the questions we begin. There is wisdom in the questions.
Oh, there question
helps you grow.
one small answer at a time.
Keep me from giving up when the finish feels so far.
What is growing quietly may be stronger than you know. Red marks resting on the paper, morning waiting past the blinds. Every answer I got wrong feels much louder in my mind.
I was ready to surrender, close the book and leave the chair. Then I looked beneath the numbers for the lesson hidden there.
Progress is not always visible. Growth may happen out of sight. Every time you rise and try again, you are moving toward the light.
Keep me from giving up
when the road feels long.
Give me patient courage
to keep moving on.
I do not need perfection,
I just need a faithful heart.
Keep me from giving up
and help me make another start. You are more than one result, more than one unfinished test. You can learn from what was missing, then allow your mind to rest.
Do not turn a single moment into proof that you have failed.
Quiet effort keeps on building,
even when the change is veiled.
When I cannot see improvement,
when I feel I am behind,
look at how you kept returning. That is strength of another kind.
Keep me from giving up
when the road feels long.
Give me patient courage
to keep moving on.
I do not need perfection,
I just need a faithful heart.
Keep me from giving up
and help me make another start.
I review the missed examples,
let them show you where to grow.
I rewrite the steps more clearly,
take the pathway calm and slow.
Now the errors feel less final,
they can guide the work ahead.
What appeared to be an ending can become the place you learn. Keep me from giving up when the road feels long. Give me patient courage to keep moving on. I do not need perfection,
I just need a faithful heart.
Keep me from giving up
and help me make another start.
when my strength becomes uncertain, help me rest without retreat. Let me care for mind and body, then return with steady feet.
You do not have to force the harvest before the season has arrived. Seeds of discipline and wisdom may be growing deep inside.
Pause,
then rise,
learn,
then try.
let one difficult result
become a teacher, not a judge.
breathe and stay.
Trust the way,
Hey.
every faithful step is carrying you closer day by day.
Keep me from giving up.
Now the dawn is near.
Give me quiet courage,
Stronger than my fear.
I do not need perfection.
I will offer what I can
Keep me from giving up
and help me gently rise again.
One more thought,
steady, hopeful heart.
The morning reaches through the blinds.
Your quiet work has not been lost.
I will rise and try again. I leave the result with you.
I have done what I could do. Let the morning carry what you cannot hold. Pencils resting on the table, time is written on the wall. One last answer, one last question,
Then the final silence falls.
I can hear the pages closing, chairs are moving all around. But my mind returns to moments when I feared I'd let you down.
You are more than every answer,
More than numbers on a page.
Give the work you have completed,
Then release what you cannot change.
morning after the test. Let my anxious heart find rest.
I have offered honest effort.
I have given what was left. Morning after the test. I will breathe and take the next step.
I leave the
Results with you. I have done what I could do.
Every night you kept returning, every question you reviewed. Every time you chose persistence was already shaping you. Learning is not only measured by the final mark you see.
There is patience, there is courage.
There is growth beneath the grave.
When I replay every answer,
When uncertainty returns,
let your heart remember gently.
you are more than what you earn.
Morning after the test. Let my anxious heart find rest.
I have offered honest effort.
I have given what was left. Morning after the test. I will breathe and take the next step. I leave the result with you. I have done what I could do. Sunlight reaches through the doorway.
Let the longer night be gone.
Students gather by the stairway.
A new morning carries on.
I step outside without an answer.
You do not need it yet to breathe.
I can leave this room more lightly, trusting more than what I see. Morning after the test. Let my anxious heart find rest.
I have offered honest effort.
I have given what was left. Morning after the test. I will breathe and take the next step.
I leave the
Result with you. I have done what I could do. If the outcome brings me gladness,
keep my heart both kind and still.
if the answer disappoints me,
Help me learn and not stand still. Neither praise nor disappointment has the power to name your worth. You are love before the result.
you are held beyond the scroll.
Close the book, release the day.
Let the worry
Drift away.
what was yours,
You offered well.
what comes next.
The morning tells.
Breathe in peace,
Step outside.
there is more.
Beyond this night.
Every ending makes a way for another faithful day. Morning after the test.
Now my tired heart can rest.
I have offered honest effort.
I do not need to feel what's next.
Morning after the test. There is sunlight You grew through every page.
Now I leave the room behind me
And step into a brighter day.
I leave the result
With you,
your faithful
work is through.